Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and today we have another review for you. And this one is from Knights of Sedonia. This is the Tsugumori. Was a really great kit to put together. Actually went together rather fast, though there are a lot of parts. We're going to go over just the quick articulation, let you guys decide whether you want it or not. It is a great kit to have in the collection. Not a lot of colors, but again, this is one of those that is actually should be painted. This, of course, was brought to you by Tokyomodeldetective. He was nice enough to pick this up for me, so on to the show. So as you can see, I actually have it on the same base that we had the Metal Gear Solid kit, because he doesn't come with a base. So you should pick up one of the Kotobukiya or even the Figma action bases will work fine. There is a plug that is on the back there, and I will tell you this will not stand on its own, not unless you have him in a posed position where he's crouching like one of the scenes in the show. I did end up sitting through 24 episodes, and it was a good show. I would recommend it definitely. So we're going to go over some of the articulation and some of the key points. So we'll just zoom you guys in here real quick. So on the head, you do get some articulation up, down, side to side, and I'm being kind of careful because I don't want to mess up the base on here. And the hatch does open up. You do get that clear piece that's in there. If you do get this and you're putting it together and you're getting frustrated that won't stay, once you put in this gray piece, it'll stay in securely, no problem. Moving around to the backpack, you do get this. It secures at this point. It is rather flexible, and you do get, all right, zoom you guys back out because that's not showing. That does extend up, and you've got the pre-colored tip that's on there. I'll just kind of move it around so you guys can see it. Now, as you can see, I do still have one leg on there. You do get this piece back here that is movable and does fold open. You can see the sockets. You get a lot of little panel lines and details. And I'm going to pop that back in there for right now. Now for the body itself, you do get some side-to-side movement, and you do get some forward and back movement. The chassis is a very basic design, but it will let you do some decent poses that are in there. Going over the legs real quick, you get the feet down here. You get some side-to-side movement. You get forward and back with the ankle. You do get a shin guard that moves. With the legs, you actually get some good articulation. You get this hinge that's up here, and then that, so you can actually kick back the leg like so. The hip section, you just got a poly cap there, and you get some basic movement based on your rotation. So we'll put that in there. Hopefully that'll keep him from bouncing around anymore. Hopefully. Now, like I said, because of the design of the feet on these, it's not going to stand on its own. It will be too top heavy. Now on the arms, you do get multiple hands. We'll go over those here in a second. You do get different weapons that can plug into the bottom here. You get these arm guards, and in replacement, if you watch the show, there's actually blades that come out. You can swap these out for the blades. Of course, you do have to color the blades. You do get these that will go into the arms along with these. Now on here, this is actually a three-piece. You get this piece, and then the arm snaps into this double-sided ball joint. You do get some movement this way, all the way around. Some good movement. in the elbow, and you do get some movement in the wrist. It's just a loose fitting, basically, hole for the ball joint to go into. I will recommend when you go to put in the instructions, it'll have you put in this PVC piece into the ball joint right here first, then this in. It is a super tight fit. I would actually recommend putting it onto the peg first and then putting it into the arm or into the shoulder. It will go much easier. So we've got the other arm here, and this one I'm leaving off to show you. You do get the big gun, the rail gun. Pretty basic. You do get some details that are on here. And like the weapons for the other arm, this is just going to plug in like so. And get that in there. There we go. So this is definitely for someone that enjoyed the anime and wants to get all the pieces to match for it. And it's really funny, if you end up watching the show, there's actually a couple scenes where one of the characters is working on a model. Now keep in mind this is in the future, and evidently they're still modeling on kits in there, but they actually have boxes of these kits in the show where the character's working on them, and there's some displayed on their shelf with the little Kotobukiya emblem, though it does not say Kotobukiya. It's just, you know, some gibberish with the green label, but it's supposed to look like Kotobukiya. Found that really interesting. For some other accessories, you get 2 hands, which are fist style. You get 2 hands made for holding. Later in the series, they actually get, for the characters and for the mechs, samurai style sword. So it's made to hold that. You get a set of hands like this, so that you can combine them for, they do this hand interlock thing for faster travel together to conserve energy. And then you also get the Scabbard, which I haven't tried, and I don't, no, this is all one piece. So you get this. You'll have to paint the handle to match, or the blade on this to be silver. But yeah, so you get that. This will snap onto the kit. Last but not least, you do get this little plate, which will go on the back here for this to go into. Alright, so I think that is about it. You do get a baggie full of parts that were left over. Save those for your other kits. I think there's makings enough for another head. All I can say is it's a really cool kit. For the price point, I think it's worth it. It's almost impossible to find here in the States, and if you do, it's overpriced. Darren got me a really great deal on one from a shop over there, so I have to say thank you to him. If you guys have any questions, all his info is in the bottom. You can shoot him a message on Facebook, email, and go from there. So I want to thank you guys all for sticking around, watching this video. I have a couple more coming up. I think I have Border Break coming up next. I'm going to do an unboxing on it, get it all snapped up, and go from there for you guys. Trying to keep you happy, trying to knock some stuff out of this pile that I've got sitting over here so I have some space left. I will talk to you guys all later. As usual, have a good one.